working very hard. I love drama. So, okay, well, what's the drama? What's the drama that I did? Somebody gotta tell me. What is the drama? Tell me, what is the drama? What is the drama? All I know is I went to bed and I woke up and my life changed. And I probably shouldn't have said nothing, but I panicked because I was scared and I was alone.
Tamar didn't ask what the drama was about. You are the drama, baby girl. Gentlemen, it seems that Tamar's previous tantrums are becoming so out of control that Toni is supposedly making her check into a mental health facility. In case you haven't been following along, Tamar's album was canceled after Funky Deneva accused her of lying for publicity. She made her departure known from the general public. She's leaking information about her family's business in interviews and broadcasting live on social media every other minute. By the way, all of this occurred in a week. Guess what, though? According to rumors, her family is quite fatigued and may even drag her to that mental health facility if necessary. You guys had better buckle up for this one, honey, because Tamar won't let us off the hook. As previously said, Tamar recently commented on a Shade Room post by saying, "Y'all won," indicating that she has taken a vacation from everything. No more albums are available, and you won't hear from me again since I'm off to my farm. I apologize for everything. A few days before this, Tamar shared on social media that she had nearly passed away, detailing injuries such as missing teeth and a broken nose, but she didn't say how it occurred. A preview for her upcoming EP, Heartbreak Retrograde, which featured Mendez, Funky Deneva, and other artists, was then published shortly after. In addition to being out there being exposed for having an affair with Mandy's, Tamar had been embroiled in a fairly violent battle with Funky Deneva, as though there has simply been too much going on with her. Additionally, Funky's outright admission that she was inciting controversy for publicity didn't help. As you can see, Tamar was with Funky prior to the accident, and for whatever reason, many believed he was involved. Said his goal was to kill Tamar. Funky really addressed the drama on social media as a result of this. He also expressed his displeasure that Tamar had not stepped out to clear his name.
Everybody, oh, that junkie was with her last night. I know he did something. That's why you gotta watch the friends you keep. He did. Somebody up there knows. At first, it was cute. It was just a few little comments. Big deal. I've weathered far worse storms. Then all of a sudden, it started growing legs. When I logged on to do my show, there was 7,000 people sitting in the hallway waiting. The entire chat said, Tamar, tell us what happened to Tamar. Tell us what you did to Tamar. Tamar, you know what we want to talk about. You want to talk about everything except...
Additionally, Funky claimed he had no knowledge of what had happened to Tamar, and obliquely referred to her as that lady in this video. He said that after their time at V12, they went out with some buddies to finish the night, but he didn't go with her and instead walked home by himself. Later. According to what he said, he also claimed that, like everyone else, he found out about Tamar's serious injuries on social media and that she never told him how bad things were. Additionally, he stated that he's aware that Tamar frequently skims the comments to see what others have to say about her and her songs. He expressed his frustration that she never stood up to defend him against those who accused him of harming her, and he is almost positive that she saw the slander against him. Tamar allegedly said, "I'm lost," in response to his request to refute the allegations as they were starting to gain traction. "I don't understand." I remained silent. "I'm in the hospital." Yes. She was too busy to contact her pal and assist in clearing his name. However, she had time to inform everyone that she was in the hospital, unable to move or even talk following that terrifying incident. Eva also found the time and energy to release a brand new EP trailer. For this reason, Funky said that he was merely collateral damage and that the whole spectacle was PR-driven. "Here it is," he said. I had a great time over my birthday weekend, and Tamar's backside was fine the entire time. She no longer releases this worn-out music video for this shoddy EP that no one wants. And because I'm in the video, people are going to think I was a part of the PR hoax. In a 2-bit PR ploy, I was collateral damage. You won't even attempt to explain anything and let these people know that I didn't do anything, Tamar. Anything to you or be aware of what took place. I was accused of not being your buddy, but in reality, it was you who didn't want to be my friend. I'm really offended and didn't deserve any of this. After Funky revealed everything, we, as you are all aware, there was some drama regarding Mandy's, and Tamar was suspected of having an affair with him. People were truly agreeing that Tamar did everything for publicity. Indeed, they were collaborating on a video. But as the allegations of an affair continued, Tamar was unable to stop the rumors that circulated about her and Mendez. She never came out to stop the web rumors that they were too near at that lounge in Atlanta. And there were even reports that they were seen cuddling once again. Reject them, or even deal with anything at all. As Funky mentioned for PR, it seemed as though Tamar was allowing the conversation to intensify. Tamar also claimed that she didn't pretend to be someone she wasn't. And shortly after this is when she began venting on social media and declared that she would be returning to her farm and that no record would be released. Additionally, you will never see her again. Come on, girl, I mean. We've already seen this exact script. Thus, I don't personally buy it. In fact, many people claimed that Tamar began to spin out of control sometime last year and threatened to vanish, among other things. The sister sat down with Spirit, a grief counselor, when their show returned, and everything seemed to be going well until the counselor asked Tawanda what it was like to not be able to see her sister Tamar. Prior to responding to the query, Tamar claimed that Tawanda is unconcerned. Tamar continued by saying that Tawanda tries more to keep in touch with Trina and Toni than she does with her. She also disclosed that she typically gets in touch with Tawanda, initially, and that Tawanda only makes contact during the filming process.
I respect where people are. I don't engage. I don't pour into certain types of energy. I make different choices in my life. And that's just where I am.
But this is TV, Josh. outside of yesterday and today, when was the last time you talked to me?
I don't recall. It wasn't my birthday because you didn't call me.
Your birthday's September. Here we are in March.
I am in a space. I am in a space of I'm just focusing on my relationship and whoever's in my household. I'm focusing on my children. I'm focusing on my relationship.
Trina in your household? Tony's in your household?
But they call me. I talk to them every day.
Girl, you don't answer the phone.
That's
Girl,
not true.
Stop.
Let's be specific. Did you call me yesterday?
I did, actually.
Did I answer it?
Well, because we're taping now.
No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. When you called me, every time you called,
that is not
every time you called, I answered.
This was only the start of a meltdown, child, because shortly after this, Tamar had a tantrum and deleted her Instagram and X accounts, before returning a day later. However, Tamar claimed that her family is poisonous in a number of angry postings on her former site prior to the shutdown, sweetie. Tamar wrote in her since-deleted posts on X, "You guys don't know. Not at all. I'm returning because the gaslighting is insane. Into therapy. OMG. I just hope that my life will be spared and my marriage will be salvaged. My family is terrible. I'm so mad at my life," she added in another post. "My family is poisonous. I ought to never return to the BFV." She had split up with JR at this time as well. Additionally, right before the split, Tamar made the revelation that she had been broken into on social media. Additionally, she shared surveillance footage from the parking lot of her apartment building, which unmistakably showed a group of people rifling through her vehicle while the surveillance cameras were rolling. However, people's attention was drawn to anything other than the robbery. Tamar wrote that as the caption for her photo. "I was robbed at home," she wrote. "Nowhere is safe for me. I have no idea why I continue to being violated. Since I don't live anywhere, I had a lot in my car. Because I'm not safe with anyone or anywhere. She then declared that she was taking a hiatus, finished recording the show, and would not be doing so again. Thus, when people said, "Nah, she's not going anywhere," when she declared she was returning to her farm. Well, prior to declaring that she was taking a vacation, she revealed to the audience that if Kevin Sr. were to appear on the Braxtons, her sisters would boycott the filming. Additionally, she disclosed that the same scenario occurred when she introduced her niece Ashley to the performance. Tamar claims that her sisters rejected her affections and refused to film with her, which caused a serious rift between the family. Evidently, Tamar remained steadfast in her conviction that Ashley had every right to use their position, while Toni attempted to maintain objectivity and comprehend both perspectives. Families forum to raise awareness of the suffering she had gone through. Tamar stressed that too much has already been ignored based on reports, and she felt that rather than being silenced, Ashley should be heard. As you recall, Ashley disclosed that Michael Braxton was her father and stepmother. Junior saw inappropriate text messages exchanged between her and her aunt's partner. Additionally, when they initially disclosed her aunt, who loved Ashley, was saddened by Ashley's fate. However, over time, it seemed as though her aunt had changed her feelings. Ashley added that as she grew older, she came to understand how strange it was that under the circumstances, her aunt was fine with her boyfriend. It is said that her aunt believed she caused it, or that she contributed to the issue, and even began to hold her accountable for the events that transpired. Ashley added that she gained knowledge and treatment about how to handle the matter, but said that she shouldn't be held accountable because she shouldn't have been placed in that predicament in the first place. Additionally, she suggested that the uncle in question had a platform but decided not to use it. Additionally, following the incident, everyone was continuing to share bread with this man as though nothing had occurred.
Okay, so I want to tell a story today, and that story is about how one of my aunts and my family do not talk to me because they think that I, at the age of 16, did something with her partner at the time. And I have been a nervous wreck to talk about something like this and to tell this story. A, because of my family. B, because I don't want people, it's not to hurt people to tell my story.
Tamar, however, is adamant that the show address this issue. Anyway, others are claiming that Tamar is to blame for the recent outbursts. Most likely needs a mental vacation. Some claim that because they believe something is wrong with her, they are worried that she is taking either too many or too few medications. Supposedly, Toni and his family have reportedly taken notice and will be resolving the issue on their own. Perhaps it will provide Tamar with the much-needed respite. Additionally, Accusations can only hope for her. However, in the meantime, please share your thoughts about Tamar in the space provided for comments below.